Good morning. I want to share another testimony because God is like, share, you've been blessed. So, yesterday I went to the Forrest Frank concert in Madison Square Garden. And getting to the concert, like committing to going, was its own journey. I was looking on Ticketmaster daily for like a month, watching the ticket prices, thinking about where I want to sit, if I should even do this, because likely I'd be doing it by myself, not necessarily with my travel buddies. And but I was just like, in this trip to New York, I want to experience the Jesus culture, right? I want to know where are the Christians at, and I want to pray for the city and whatnot. So it was just on my heart to go. And lo and behold, the Knicks are playing, right, in the NBA Finals. Historic for New York. Haven't been in it for quite a long time. So the Madison Square Garden was kind of reserved for the Knicks. If the Knicks were doing well, they're going to bump out this concert and postpone it for another day. So it happened. It got bumped from June 10th to June 11th. And I think that bump caused people to want to sell their tickets. And floor seats were even, like, you're just standing room, right? Were $100 and above initially. And I found after that bump, after that change of the calendar, I found that there were people selling their tickets for $28. And I was like, done. I don't care if I need to be standing. I'm in the room. I'll see him at some point. It's fine. So bought those tickets, committed to going. And that day was supposed to be a severe thunderstorm, right? And I wasn't sure if it was going to be happening during the concert, afterward. Like, it just kept changing. And so it didn't happen beforehand. It didn't even happen during. And I got through. After the event, I was thinking it was going to be done at 11. It was done at around 10:15, so it gave me more time to get home to my Airbnb. And I was on the train, and my friend who was in the Airbnb was like, hey, I'll pick you up wherever you need me to pick up. And I looked at the weather and I said, a severe thunderstorm is about to happen right as I get off the train. Can you come pick me up, right? So she picks me up. We get to the house. Lightning is happening and it's evolving. And the storm is just coming, right? Like thunder, lightning, rain is increasing by the minute. And we're just standing there like, wow. And I was like, I narrowly escaped. And I just thank God that I was blessed to go on very cheap tickets, and even with the date change, the arena was packed. 14,000 people worshiping the Lord, praying for each other. It was awesome. And then being able to get home in a timely manner, safely, and without dealing with the weather. Now, mind you, I'm a prepared one, so I like to. I was carrying my jacket and my rain shoes, my umbrella, like every day, like just making sure I don't get caught up in these random torrential downpours. So I just want to thank God for that. That's my testimony for yesterday. And I just want you to know that God is in the little things. He cares about your adventures. He cares about what you delight in, but ultimately we need to delight in Him first. So be encouraged with that. He's got your back. Just keep Him centered. And I'm not perfect in that area. This is definitely a season where I'm like, how close am I to you, Lord? I need to get closer. But I thank God that He's still close to me, even with all the chaos and the madness that's been happening. So love y'all. Have a great day. One more thing I want to add, that the standing tickets that I bought was the rear of Madison Square Garden. So there was front, left, front, right, and the rear. And a lot of people were getting front tickets thinking you're going to be seeing the performer a lot more on that side. And I was looking at those back tickets and I was like, I don't want to be in the back. But when they came up, I was like, all right, I'll be in the back. It's fine. Forrest Frank perched himself in the back most often. Like, he started in the back facing us. And we got to see him most of the concert. And of course, he would go to the other side. Piano he was playing, I was on the other side. But it was really cool. I was like, wow, like, look at God. Like, I didn't get shortchanged in that way. And then he even like he interacted with an audience member out there on the other side, but then he came over our side and actually came down into our seating area and like lifted up a child and kind of sang his song that way. But it was just, I was blessed that I didn't feel like I missed out on anything. And I got to pray with a couple girls when Forrest Frank was encouraging us to pray for one another who was going through burdens and needed breakthroughs. And he said, hey, whoever's experiencing those things, can you raise your hand? If you're not raising your hand, can you please pray for those people? So they raised their hands very adamantly, very quickly, but they decided to pray for other people. And I raised my hand too, but I was like, I love that they decided to just go pray for other people. So I grabbed them afterwards and I said, I want to pray for you too. So I blessed them for putting them others first. So I pray that they receive their freedom and their breakthroughs as well. So I just wanted to add that. That was a what do they call it? Cherry on top. So, all right, y'all. Bye.